Howdy partners, another trip home, but this route I know, so I'm not lost. I know exactly where I am. I don't know what it's called, but I know where I am. We're driving towards the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. Okay, I don't know where I am because I'm just driving on the those are new traffic lights. It's got a fantastic tramway system in Manchester, which I've never been on. The tram track you can possibly see on the right in the ready area. We're now heading towards Droylsden, I think this is. I should know because I used to work here, but it was a long while ago, before you were born. I can say that with great certainty. I'm very, very old. So yeah, there's a town hall in Droylsden, interesting fact. It used to be called the Concord Suite because Concord was trendy and exciting, and that's what they wanted their town hall to be, their shopping centre and all that. Alas, poor Yorick, it wasn't. In fact, it's still called the Concord Suite. I don't believe it. That's amazeballs. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Concord Suite on the right. You can't see it because obviously I'm at traffic lights. Well, it's not obvious I'm at traffic lights, although there are traffic lights in front of me. Red means stop, green means go. Can't look at what you're saying because, to be honest, I can't read and drive at the same time, plus it's highly illegal as well, so I turned the screen off so I can't even see the screen. I'm not sure if it's even broadcasting, to be fair, but you can't tell me if it is, so. Oh. Now we're driving onto the tram tracks now. I don't like driving on the tram tracks. They basically steer you, not in a good way. At all, but it doesn't matter because there's a car in front of me now, so I'm no longer the lead car. And there's a tram. Oh, life doesn't get better than that. And that tram's going to Ashton-under-Lyne. Don't know whereabouts in Ashton-under-Lyne it's going to. Well, I do actually. It's going to the bus station. Now going over the tram tracks again. Now following the tram tracks. It's very picturesque. I'm hoping all these red traffic lights are looking fabulous, darling. Absolutely fabulous. Right, where are we going with this? Is ahead only. I'm just basically following the car in front. I do know where I am, sort of. We are definitely heading towards the Etihad Stadium anyway, and then we'll get to Cheetah Mill. When we get to Cheetah Mill now we'll stop the broadcast because we've already done it from Cheetah Mill. Whoa, just trying to pull my car across. I think now we could be, I think it's halfway house, so that kind of area. I don't know for definite. I don't even know if anyone watching. I really should get the screen turned on again. Right then, so when the car's driven off behind me. Used to be a record shop on the right. I can't remember if it was the corner shop there or the corner shop there on the right. But either way, it looked fantastic. Vinyl records and everything. This was in the 70s and the 80s. and it looked amazing, but guess what? I never went in, and obviously it's not there now. Mind you, I never thought at the time I'd actually own a record shop. So, well, part of a record shop anyway. So we're now following the vehicle in front. I don't like driving on these tram lines. It's really, really weird. Literally, the steering has been taken from me. I'm like fighting to get the steering. Pub there, that's the first pub I ever went in to have a drink in Manchester, on the left. I say have a drink, I was a driver, I didn't actually have a drink, but it was the first pub I ever went in Manchester. Played pool in there. Lost, obviously. So, oh yeah. So now as we head towards the Etihad, not far from it now. Oh, it's very bumpy again, this road. Say again, I've not driven down this road for a very, very long time. You can just about make out the Etihad, or I can anyway, on the right in the distance. Ironically, it's got red lights on it. Training facility on the left, the really high-tech one that they've got. See one of the stadium there on the left as well. This is the walkway that takes you to the training centre. I'll go over that. So it's New Charter. It's a very nice bridge. I'm sure you'll think that is an amazing shot. The Etihad is to the right. I don't think you can actually see though, which is a bit frustrating. I do apologise. Building your hopes up and then dashing them like a frying pan on your head. These traffic lights like staying on red, don't they? All right, we're gonna go any second now because the Pelican's changed to the red man. So off we go. We used to get the bus when I was a kid. The area we're going into now was very, very rough indeed. In fact, the Etihad, where the Etihad Stadium is, was very, very rough indeed as well. But this area, I never got off the bus around here. It terrified me as a child. Oh, you can see the Etihad. There you go. It's on the right. In fact, this road is going a different way than what I remember. But like I said, the Etihad wasn't there, so that's probably why. Some very scary pubs and whatnot were around here. Never went in any of them. There's one of them on the left. It's all boarded up now. Massive bridge. What the heck? Sorry, wrong video. Mercedes-Benz showroom on the right. Never seen that before. That would have been around here. Yeah, the council house is on the left. That's the terrifying thing. There's also a demolition company down here. There's a bridge went over the river. A demolition company, and they were knocking down the mills in the town that I was brought up in. And very recently, the last mill that I really liked, if you can like a mill, I don't know whether you can or not, the last mill I really liked burnt down. So you live in the northwest, you may have seen it on the news. I've just driven past the site and it stinks of burning. Right, God, it's been that long since I've been down here. I'm not even sure I can turn right anymore. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can turn right, that's good. Just going to follow the bus route. I think. Am I? No, I'm scaring people. I'm scaring myself. Right, we go up here, I think. There we go. Oh yeah, this is the bus route. So we go around here. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, camera nearly fell out. Straighten up a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's even worse. There you go. So yeah, the bus used to come up here, double-decker bus. Come up here, and all these were flour mills where they made the flour for the bread and everything. Obviously, you don't make flour mills for anything else, do you? But now they're all apartments and really, really fancy. So we're here now. So yeah, we can turn left. I'll do that as soon as I can. I think we're in Ancoats now, possibly, maybe, not sure. So for these traffic lights to change. Any time this month would be good. Put my indicator on. There we go, we changed. 20 mile an hour zone. So yeah, some of these houses are here. I don't remember all of them being here. In fact, I don't think the bus actually come this way. I think the bus come out around about here. This road is shocking. This is a very, very bad road. And then yeah, you can see the cranes and everything. Oh look, there's some kind of weird archway going on here. Mini roundabout. Yeah, so the buildings on the left used to be flour mills, and on the right, obviously that was an old flour mill, and it's been rebuilt as, I assume, apartments. So it's all gone very upmarket around this part of Manchester from when I was a kid. Look at that car's parked in the middle. That's weird. It's very, very weird. Come out. I think we are in Ancoats. Turn right here. So yeah, they've knocked a hell of a lot down. To be fair, the most of Manchester doesn't look anything like it used to. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a bit sad when you go to a city that you've worked in and known for like 30, 40 years and you don't recognise it, apart from the odd building. Like left, right to me, which you can't see, is a shopping mall. Well, not a shopping mall, an outdoor shopping centre. The only 3 shops in there are Mothercare, Toys R Us and JD Sports. It's got room for 10. Toys R Us is shutting down, Mothercare is in dire straits, so it might just be JD Sports if I do this in a year's time. Another interesting thing that used to fascinate me when I was a kid, going up here on the bus, because you're upstairs, it's double decker and all that, the Daily Express offices and printers were on the right, and you can actually see the papers being printed through the glass. It's an Art Deco building, it's like black and white, old glass. Last time I came along here, it was still here, the building. All these buildings on the right are pretty much brand new, but the actual Art Deco building was still here. But it was apartments. And on the left, they're all new buildings. They used to be tatty shops, but now they're apartments as well. Never thought of living in a city, to be fair, but a lot of people do, seem to enjoy it. Oh yeah, there it is on the right. That's the Art Deco building. I don't know whether it's lit up or not, but it's all glass anyway. And you used to be able to see the printing presses through those windows. Obviously they're long gone. You also have Band on the Wall coming up. Iconic venue for up and coming bands. In fact, it looks like it might be knocked down because them and them buildings on the left. Oh no, there it is. The white pillars. That was Band on the Wall. I think it's shut down now. But yeah, very iconic building. And then another new building on the right, which I've never seen before. It's not finished, but yep, that is definitely new. Never seen that before. But on the left is the CIS Tower, or the Co-op Insurance Tower. No longer owned by the Co-op, so the CIS has gone off the top of it. The Co-op building is now on the right. You may or may not see that. So we head down now towards the MEN Arena, or the Manchester Arena, whatever it's called nowadays. Different sponsors. Always be the MEN Arena to me. Now you can't see the new Co-op building, but it is on my right, lit up in blue. Victoria Station directly ahead. The canopy, I don't know whether you can see the canopy or not, but the canopy on the left, which is like bubbly, when they put it in, they didn't do it right, so it collapsed on people. Didn't kill anyone, but it did injure them, so they've redone it again. And then you've got the Manchester Arena now on the left, new offices on the right. It's the MEN car park. Nothing else, you're getting a guided tour of traffic lights. Did a bit of filming here a long while ago for a video I did reviewing. What was I reviewing? I can't remember what it was now. Oh, a late shift. Pretended it was a posh car park in London. So that's the MEN. The next site is the Renault garage, which will be on the right of the set of traffic lights. And the only reason I remember it being a Renault is because when Williams were doing well in the 80s and 90s, they actually put Nigel Mansell's Williams Renault car on top of this building on the right. Obviously it's not there now. I don't even know if it's still Renault actually. Yeah, it is still Renault. Wow. Obviously a lot of building work going on here. Another old building on the left. We need to turn right in a minute, just like this vehicle passed. Seems to be in a hurry. Yeah. Speed limit's 30 mile an hour. I'm doing 30 mile an hour and everyone's going past me, so I'm like thinking, is the speed limit 30 mile an hour? Right, I need him to get past me next to me because I need to turn right here. Again, I'm not sure if you can see this, but in front of us is a building with some lights on it. It's quite a big building, but it's a very old building. It used to be a mill, and it actually burnt down, but they've rebuilt it, and it's a bit ironic talking about all the mill that had burnt down. They've rebuilt it, and now it's, guess what? Apartments! So we're now heading towards Salford. You've got Salford University, no, Stretford University. And there's also a big hospital down here as well, which shut down, but I'm not sure now. I think it might have reopened again. If not, it's probably apartments. So there's a lot of apartments around here. There's not many people walking around, is there? It's very low on people walking around. Again, another building I've never seen before on the left there with the green lights on it. Used to be a massive fire station, stroke police station around here as well. I don't know whether that's still there or not. On the left. No, lots of Georgian houses though. Which are either offices or apartments now. Oh, actually, yeah, the police station is here. It's just ahead. It's the building with the stone edge on it. On the left now-ish. Oh, yeah. And then we've got Salford University on the right. We are heading towards Stretford. And here endeth the video, because we've done it from Stretford all the way to Wigan, and it does use a lot of data up. So if you've enjoyed this, thanks for watching, etc, etc, etc. If you haven't, well, what are you still watching for? Bumpity bumpity bumpity. So I will see you again. Goodbye.